A lot of our residents are being financially hurt right now. Price of gas, price of food, price of everything.
Even though city government is feeling the same pain, Palm Coast City Councilman Ed Danko says he won't support any tax hikes. His comments come at a workshop yesterday where city staff told council they need more funding to maintain or improve services.
It takes a special kind of stupid to vote for a tax increase during a recession and inflation. I want our city staff and our council to think about our must-haves. Police, fire, first responders, roads, water, the things we absolutely need. And I want us to put aside the stuff that we really don't need.
Danko did not identify areas in which he believes cuts should be made. He added he'll be calling for a full millage rate rollback. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you.
School starts today in Flagler County. Flagler School Superintendent Kathy Middlestadt says Matanzas High School has a new principal.
Kristen Bozeman joins us from a county just north of us, and I had the pleasure of working with her at St. Augustine High School when I was a principal there. She was actually one of my assistant principals. Great vision, very creative, a lot of energy, instructional mindset leader. I think Mr. Reeves, as he left the ship, as they call it up there at Matanzas, sits in a great place. That leadership team is solid.
Flagler Palm Coast High School also has a new principal.
Bobby Bossardette is now going to be serving in that role. He was working at the district most recently, and LaShaka's current position as assistant superintendent. He is an inspirational leader. I think he's going to do a phenomenal job in bringing that school to the next level of greatness.
Wadsworth Elementary has a new leader as well.
Paul Peacock, who was our chief of operations last year, he's back in being a principal at Wadsworth Elementary School. So we made some shifts. We wanted to make sure we had some exceptional leaders moving our schools forward and coming into the next school year.
From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
Bunnell's new city commissioner is a former state trooper who's very familiar with being a lawmaker.
The city commission voted 3-1 to appoint former Commissioner Pete Young to the seat vacated by Robert Burns' resignation last month. Young talks about why he ran nearly 15 years ago and why he wanted to come back.
We had troopers that were running for office, commissioners and mayors. We had a mayor in Fernandina Beach, and we had commissioners throughout the state. So I ran as a commissioner because I used to work for the city of Bunnell back in the 70s. And when I retired in January 31st, I said, well, I'd like to run again. There's a lot of things I did as a commissioner, and I wanted to finish up a lot of stuff that I wanted to complete.
Young cited a big accomplishment during his first term that still offers benefits today.
I've seen a lot of turnover as a police chief. Everybody was going to a bigger department, and they were using Bunnell as a stepping stone. I said, well, I want to make Bunnell Police Department a department where people are waiting in line to be there. So I did get the other commissioners on board to vote for the Florida retirement system.
Young will serve out part of Barnes' term, but will have to run for the special election for that seat being held next March. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Rich Petchke.
Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley is recognized for his service.
Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley is being honored by the Flagler American Legion Post 115 as its Law Officer of the Year. Each year, the Flagler American Legion Post 115 gives its Law and Order and First Responder awards, recognizing the outstanding contributions of law enforcement firefighters and emergency medical personnel.
I was honored to be selected by the Flagler County American Legion Post 115 as the Law Enforcement Officer of the Year for 2022. When the award was awarded to me, I accepted it on behalf of the men and women of the Sheriff's Office that serve our community so hard every day and have delivered the 54% crime reduction. While I might have received this award is truly deserving of every employee of the Sheriff's Office. Thank you to Commander Pippin and the American Legion for this honor.
Sheriff Rick Staley now stands alongside other first responders who have exceeded the duty requirements expected of their position and demonstrated a distinct pattern of community service coupled with professional achievement. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
If an impact fee is just another word for a tax, how do impact fees happen?
Attorney Michael Chimento said it starts with the builder.
For every house started, for a $170,000 house, not the lot, the house, when you go to pull that permit, I believe it's roughly $17,000 of that is impact fees to both city and local governments.
Realtor Toby Tobin, who hosts Real Estate Matters, said that he thinks the impact fee is up to $20,000. Chimetto said that the price of the home doesn't matter. It could be a $200,000 home or a $2 million home. The impact fee is about 10% to the local government. Listen to Real Estate Matters on Saturday mornings at 11 here on WNZF and anytime on the Flagler radio app. Tomorrow, Toby Tobin talks about concurrency. From the WNZF newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.